Good afternoon, Malaysia. Welcome to Builder News. I'm HANA SOFEA binti SHAIFUL AZLI with Asilah binti Azman, FATIN NAJWA binti SHAIFUL LIZAN, and ROZA SOFEA binti ZAMZURI will be your broadcaster for today.
Hi, with me Asilah binti Azman. In today's news, the advance of a circular economy in the building industry will be discussed. As is common knowledge, construction companies have begun investing in circular solution research and implementation. These efforts are being made to meet the industry's issues of decreasing resource consumption and waste, boosting energy efficiency, and recovering important construction material. We are identifying the advantages of implementation the circular economy concept and the best circular economy practices that might be used in the Malaysian construction industry, MCI. Okay, let's go to the first point.
The circular economy is an innovative manufacturing and consumption model that ensures long-term resource use. The circular economy aims to eliminate production waste, including raw materials, water, and energy. By reducing, reusing, and recycling, a circular economy maximizes society's resources. The result is a longer product life cycle, repurposed waste, and a more efficient and sustainable production approach. The waste-generating construction industry could affect circular economic models. Why waste time and energy seeking for raw building supplies and resources for new construction projects when most are already available from another? This question causes negative feedback loops. The building sector uses 30% of the world's natural resources and generates 25% of its solid waste. The majority of the construction industry adheres to a linear economic models called take, make, and dispose, in which materials are used to build building and then discarded at the end of their service life because the buildings are assembled for a single use and do not retain the potential for reuse. In recent decades, the industry has undergone a fundamental shift. This trend is due to the circular economy model, which tries to maintain materials in a closed loop to retain their value. Construction waste and extracted resources can be reduced as a result. Circular economies have many benefits, the first being environmental protection through decreased waste and greenhouse gas emissions, increased recycling rates, and the end of planned obsolescence. Reducing reliance on resource imports is another benefit of the circular economy. Moreover, the circular economy has many potential upsides, including the stimulation of innovation and growth that could ultimately improve national firms' international competitiveness. In addition to reducing the social effects of pollution and climate change, the circular economy helps individuals get jobs and save money by creating job opportunities.
I am FATIN and you're watching Builders News. The Netherlands has thrived in implementing a circular economy in the construction industry. According to the Economic Transition Agenda, the Netherlands stated that the construction and infrastructure industry is facing a huge transition. The construction industry will have to design building and infrastructure by using reusable material and resources. Netherlands' mission is to achieve the 100% of implementation in a circular economy by 2050. However, they strive hard to accomplish the target as soon as possible. The Circular Construction Economic Transition Agenda draws up an idea whereby the Netherlands comes up with an action plan as stated in 2021. At the latest, the Netherlands has sufficient knowledge and a plan of action to achieve this by executing the idea to construct 1 million houses defined by the BOA Agenda, which is an initiative circularly presented to the government in 10 years. The existing housing stock sustainable will be implemented circularly as much as possible. By joining forces with the BOA Agenda, the circular agenda can eventually lead to 100% carbon dioxide emission reduction for the construction industry. As we talk about the progressive agenda from the Netherlands, what is the current scenario in Malaysia? According to Malaysian Green Technology and Climate Change Corp (MGTCC), CEO Syamsul Taha stated that they have to finalize a circular economy roadmap (CER), which will serve as a policy framework for the next 10 years to develop integrated solutions and improve life quality in Sri Lanka and Penang Island. He also said that by 2030, circular economy roadmap aims to achieve a 30% construction and demolition waste. According to RINA's new finding, it was found that Malaysian construction organizations are unprepared to implement the circular economy concept, as they need to identify where materials are sourced from, how intensely are the materials used, and an assessment of complementary risk associated with the materials. Even though Malaysia has come up with several ideas based on clarification from CES Shamsul, Malaysia is still far for achieving the concept and strategy to implement the circular economy. That's all that we covered by me. Thank you.
Well, for mine and Asilah's part, we will be talking about the best practices of circular economy that can be adopted into the Malaysian construction industry. The first one is reduce resource consumption. For example, eco-design. The basic objective of eco-design is to foresee and reduce adverse environmental effects of manufacturing, using the disposing of products. Eco-design maintains a product's quality level in accordance with its intended use at the same time. The main criteria taken into account is the consumption of raw materials, energy consumption, releases in the natural environment and other pollutions, and impacts of biodiversity. Some goals and principles are specifically about using fewer materials and resources for manufacturing products, using materials and resources obtained with a minimal environmental impact, producing the least waste and pollution possible, reducing the ecological impacts of distribution, making reusing and recycling easier by intelligent design that makes disassembly easy. The next one is sustainable resource sourcing. So natural resources like wood, minerals, water, and electricity are heavily consumed by the construction industry. Buildings are also a direct source of pollution once they are constructed due to the pollutants that they emit or the effects they have on their environment. A sustainable architecture takes account of the use of resources, their environmental impacts, and the specific risks to people's safety. So what kind of products should be chosen? They have to be highly durable and can incorporate different technologies such as capturing energy, capturing CO2 while removing pollution. They are used when in the long term they have a lower environmental cost than the natural materials.
Okay, now related to the product and component life extension. First thing first, under donating and reselling, they are donating unused asset and also exchange of unused material. Now, for donating unused asset, we can use the reuse platform that connects businesses, charities, and people who want to buy or give away unwanted or extra stock and equipment in the construction, retail, and office sector. Then, for the exchange and unused material, the material can be traded on a free online platform where people and businesses can connect to trade extra raw material based on their location. So, here we can say that the construction industry's unused asset and material can create another new purpose instead of being thrown away. Next, for the refurbishing, we use the concept of adaptive reuse of existing building. For example, we can change some of the existing building which were once used as office, we can transform it into the apartment. Adaptive reuse is a way to give old buildings that are not being used or are not working well enough new users. This is in line with sustainable principle. In Malaysia, this means bringing old building back to life, like the heritage shop houses. All building structure and parts that can still be used are fixed up so they can be used for longer than their original purpose.
So in conclusion, according to the circular economy theory, everything is designed to be continually reused or recycled. To keep resources in use for as long as feasible and to extract the most value, design, reusing, recycling, and customer ownership need to be rethought. So we hope based on what we explained, you have a bit more understanding of what the circular economy is and what can be adopted into our construction economy in Malaysia. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.